these dating apps, they make a person shallow. Like, you don't have a choice but to be shallow. Like, what if someone's like, you know, I like...
That's all you base it off of.
Yeah, like, I mean,
picture.
really, is what it is, right? So, I mean, yes, if they're, like, attractive enough, then, like, to me, right? Like, it doesn't matter about, like, just in general, if he's, like, a good-looking person. If I find that person attractive, just, like, judging by their, like, photos, but I don't really like the photos that it's, like, just their face. Like, I want to see, like... I would like a atmosphere, you know, like an environment. Yeah. Let me see your fit. I need to see your shoes.
It has to be the whole body pic.
No, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but like, you know, maybe put one selfie in there, put one group of like you and your homies, and then, you know, put one with your dog or with your mom or something. Like, I want a variety of photos. Don't just do like your, you know, just your face or like pictures that like someone's taken of you. Like, I don't want just those. Like, I feel like you have to have like a mix of like...
I mean, it shows like you're like a well-rounded person, you're a normal person, you have friends, you're social,
exactly,
stuff like that.
Exactly.
Someone said that's like what you just written all out there. Like, yeah, that's like the key to a good profile for a guy.
Oh, for sure.
They'll be like, oh, you gotta have one headshot, but don't make it like a model headshot. Like, you go and get like a LinkedIn headshot.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, then you can have like, don't put a picture with your boys until like the third pic down. They're like, the second pic, make sure you're like outside, like you're doing an activity. Maybe you're like, as long as you're not in the club, like popping double bottles, but you're like, you know, on a jet ski or something cool.
That's a definite no.
Yeah, he's like, you gotta be doing something cool like that. Because the number 3, okay, you can put a pic with your boys. Because the number like 4 or 5, you can put a picture with like your mom or your grandma or like a dog. And I was like, wow, this is like straight scheming up in here. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's going to work, but I think like that's like a well-rounded profile.
I will admit, though, when it comes to my like dating profile, I have a lot of good pictures of me and my friends on there. Yeah. But I have a reason for that. And it's that...
So you're tall.
No. No.
Figure out which one is you.
No. That's not it. Okay. No, the reason why is because y'all know how this area is. Everybody knows everybody. I'm trying to avoid situations where like I go on a date with the girl and I found out later that like she's like one of my boys has been through that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, well, I just wasted my time here. What am I even doing here?
That's awful.
And because that's happened to me before, where I've gone on a date with like, I've been like 2 or 3 times. I went on a date with a girl, then later I found out that like she will tell me, be like, oh yeah, by the way, we should stop this because I hooked up with one of your friends. That's happened to me like 2 or 3 times already. Damn. I'm like, you could have told me that before the first date, and we could have been like, we could have completely avoided that.
You could have messaged that to me first.
That has not happened to me yet, knock on wood.
That's happened to me like 2 or 3 times. Like literally, like I remember I went to like a show. This actually, the most recent time was almost exactly a year ago. And I was with Chris Nguyen, all right, with VCU Chris. Yeah. And I was with him. We were just chilling. Talked to this chick, you know, got her number, texted her, and not really, just like some casual talk. Hey, let's hang out sometime, right? Yeah. Go, and then we go get some dinner, and then it was good. Cool girl, nothing wrong with her. A couple like days later, chat a little bit, and she came out of nowhere because, hey, listen, I think we should not like stop
continue.
this. Not continue because I hooked up with one of your boys before, and I'm like, wait, what? I was like, why didn't you tell me this like off rip? Like I wouldn't have to like cared, and I just be like, that's cool. You just don't have to do all this. But then I was like, now you just wasted like a week and a half of my time.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like, and then you know, see, I don't care. But I asked her, I was like, you might tell me who it is?
Shit! Did she tell you?
No, she didn't tell me.
Dang.
I mean, like, I don't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either.
I did like a process of elimination. I was like, who could it be? And I was like, realized I was like, oh, it was probably this guy. It was 2 people that I tested them. And I was like, it could have only been 2 people. And so I texted both of them, and then I got the answer.
Oh, nice.
But I will say though, so the whole reason why I put my boys in my pictures when I go, like Christian's on one of my pictures.
Oh, which one?
My last picture, I have Christian in my dating profile, and the only reason for that is because it was a good picture. It's a good picture right there, and it's like one of those city vibes. I got the city in the back and everything.
Okay.
Oh, the LA one.
Yeah, and because Nia's in there, and I want to make sure everybody knows that Nia's my boy, so I don't like, you know, so like
strategizing.
Exactly. So every single one of my pictures, like all the guys in there, are people that I know can like
pull.
Not okay, are good looking guys. I think all my friends are good looking. Right?
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to eliminate the type of situation in general by putting boys in my pictures, profiles. And it shows that you're sociable.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it shows that you're social, you got friends, you know, you ain't a weirdo. And like I said, the main thing, just avoid that situation.
Yeah. But I don't think I answered your question, sorry. Hinge, I probably like the best because I have to do the least work. So on Hinge, you pull up your thing and it shows you like if people like you. And so I just do like
Oh, that's true.
periodically I'll go have you seen the interface of Hinge?
Yeah, I've used it before.
Oh, okay. So anyways, but yeah, so I like Hinge because I just can go through that and then I'm like, all right, I'm done for the day because I don't like spend my time on these things, right? Like
Truth.
you don't want to.
Truth. Let me ask you, what's the best way when someone
Wait. Before you get that, I want to ask that what's the best? She put her opinion on what's the best way to frame your profile to get the most likes. What is your opinion on take on that? You know, how should a guy basically lay out his profile to get, I guess, to maximize his potential?
I would kind of agree, you know, somebody well-rounded, not obnoxiously having the same picture. And everyone, it's like, you know, I could see he's like well-polished or it's like, I think a lot of profiles I've seen, it's a lot of like, they have like a professional picture and then like a traveling one and like a hobby one and then like just something random or like with their pet. So I mean, I haven't had many success on it, but I'll appreciate those kind of profiles, but I wouldn't necessarily like swipe right.
So pets is the big one that I'm hearing.
dogs, bro.
I've definitely seen some
Dogs.
profiles where I'm like, oh, like he's not cute, but the puppy is cute. Like, and he's definitely using his
X.
puppy.
The dogs.
Like hit the X.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your question?
I was gonna say, what is out of all these? Like, you guys use all these dating apps, or Instagram is technically a dating app. What is actually the best way for someone to actually get a response in the DMs? What is something that someone actually used and you actually responded? Was it just like, hey, what's up? You were like, oh, what's up?
I think so. I don't really like have too many people DM me that I'm like, oh yeah, let me respond.
Wait,
Damn.
I heard something on the radio and it was like compared to guys, like a guy will have maybe several matches, but if girls have hundreds a day, is that true? Like y'all have like too many to even like look at. Like
Not
sometimes thousands.
Yeah, no, I don't find that very accurate.
Go look.
I think let me check. So like I think right now I have 9. I think the last time I checked was maybe like a week ago. But I think the ratio is there though, like yeah, like 1 to maybe like 10 or 15. But like when you change that out of town, oh, you don't even see the number. It's like 50 plus
Right.
for
Really?
me. And like
That's what I'm saying.
and I was like thinking about this honestly, and like I don't think like I'm like the most like gorgeous person on the planet. You know, like I feel
You're
like
so humble. You're so humble.
I feel like I like look decent. You know, like I don't think I'm like super pretty, but I don't think I'm like ass, right? But when I go out of town, that number be skyrocketing. But like on the regular, I think because like I like live around here, my profile is probably like lingered around. Like it's not like that much, but I think the accuracy of the statement might be true, but not like the numbers necessarily. But I feel
I
like
can't say for dating apps because I just stopped using them because I feel like you get a lot of bots, catfish.
oh yeah,
And then I just don't have the time to like scroll through. So I
Yeah.
think Instagram I get like probably a lot more, but it's your main inbox, which is like people you follow back. That's like mostly my friends. But then you have the message requests, and then there's another inbox within that message
hidden
request.
request.
Oh, yeah.
The hidden request. So a lot of times I think I had one guy comment, you should check your upper right hand inbox. And I was like, what? And I was like, whatever. And I'm like going back replying to my friends, and I'm like, upper right hand inbox. And I'm like, message request. I'm like, and I like click on it. And he's like in my DM, and I'm just like, but I think he was like
Thanks for
some
letting me know.
foreign person. I don't know.
What did he say?
I think it was just like, I think, can I ask you like a question? And
Oh, yeah.
it was like one of those like polar bear.
oh yeah, they're like
I get a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
And then hidden requests.
That's what I'm telling
hidden
you guys.
requests. It's like a whole nother like.
Dude, that doesn't stop. Holy
Do you?
But it's a lot of like cringe ones or ones that are like very creepy random people that I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like these are the kind of people that's why if I'm posting a story, I don't post right away or I don't post my location because I'm like I'm not trying to.
Oh,
like,
I never
like
post
safety
my
wise for
location.
sure.
You're
don't?
smart.
Yeah.
Like if I'm eating somewhere, people usually will have to message me, be like, "Oh, where are you eating?" Like,
Yeah.
unless I'm like out of town, of course, and I'll like post it. But I'll wait to post if I'm gonna put the location. I also don't like the aesthetic of the location button.
But, like, what's the probability of a guy sliding in your DMs and it actually goes somewhere?
I've actually had somebody. I was out like a bar, like a public setting, and I checked my DMs later, and he was like, "Hey, like I think I saw you." I've had like like a handful of those, like oh, like I think I saw you, I follow you, and I've had like probably a couple guys come up, like oh, like are you like so and so this person on Instagram? And I've had 2 stories where I was like genuinely friendly. I'm like, oh yeah, like hi, like nice to meet you in person. And then one guy like I didn't want to talk to because I was with like another person, so I was just like no. And then he was like, oh, like are you Vivian? And I was like trying to play it off like no, it's like my sister. And he's like, oh, like are you OV on Instagram? And I was like,
So in general, sliding in a girl's DMs doesn't work. That's what I'm hearing.
Wait, can you read us the 3 most recent? I want to hear the
in
3
the hidden
most,
requests or the
it
DM.
doesn't matter. I want to hear your
Wait,
3 most recent ones.
What's the difference between hidden and message
I
requests?
think hidden is more like if it's anything spam related, Instagram will kind of like filter
Okay.
it like on their own.
Yeah.
I think it also goes that like if you have mutuals, it goes into request, but if it's like completely nobody, it goes into hidden because like they see it as spam or something like that.
Okay, that's definitely those are called pretty good problems for
Yeah,
sure.
or I think like message requests, it's more like people replying back to your stories versus hidden requests. They're just like randomly messaging you like, hey, what's up? Or that's my patterns. Yeah.
What's the go ahead for the most recent 3?
Okay, recent 3 was 2 days ago. He hearted my story and was like, you're so pretty, let's go out for drinks sometime. Like, I don't know this guy. Another person, can we meet at a restaurant sometime? I follow you. I have not had any luck since. And then I think one person was like, I've been following you since like 2012. I'm like, look, this person's like, you were in my dream last night. Would you like to go out with me? It is just,
I have this one. I don't have as many because I feel like mine like recycle after like 30 days. But I have some like there's like this one guy who just has responded to like
Everything?
every single thing.
the persistence.
So mine go away. So I guess that's a good thing. So I don't
yeah,
have to
they
look at
expire
it.
after like a certain.
Oh yeah. But then like I have one that like
Dang!
I have a lot of those.
Yo, he
2021 last year, I guess. That's
holy he's in love with you.
Like if
This
you
one's-
add a screen share feature for this little podcast,
Oh
I got it all.
It'll be
Oh my
loaded.
I got it
God.
all.
But I don't know. They're just so weird. Yeah, the ones on your hidden are usually those like fake, like I think they're like Chinese people.
Yeah, why you gotta be Chinese
They're-
though? What the fuck?
I
look
noticed
Chinese.
that they get. I've gotten a lot of international.
This one is like,
guys.
"Hello, elegant lady. May I ask you a question?"
Yeah, they always
Like,
start off like that.
what?
So that doesn't work. So calling someone an elegant lady does not work.
No, that doesn't work.
I appreciate the comment, but I wouldn't